Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It is March 15th, 2020. The International Day of, or the National Day of Prayer, declared by our Tree of Life plaque owning, Kabbalah loving, Israel loving Zionist president, actor Donald Trump. Or, as you may know him soon, King Trump. Because that can be a thing. Refer back to the Economist cover where Donald Trump is sitting on top of the world, sitting on an American flag, coiled up like a toilet underneath him, holding the scepter from the Vatican's in his hands. Why am I making this video? Because once again, James Corbett of the CorbettReport.com or the Corbett Report YouTube channel just rehashed a video that he had up in 2011. And it plays. It's called Medical Martial Law. And ironically enough, it's talking about a bill that George W. Bush was president at the time. It's a bill that was passed that applies to what we're looking at right now. Back in the days of the swine flu, there was a bill that was trying to get passed in the houses of Congress or Senate or whatever, and it wouldn't pass. And what this bill did was basically give the government and the military all the control and power of all of us, period. They couldn't get the bill to pass, so they broke open the old swine flu. Remember that doozy? They started mainstreaming America and hitting them with swine flu, swine flu, swine flu. Remember that it was nothing? Well, it didn't matter, because when they broke out swine flu, that bill passed. That bill applies to us right now. It allows them to declare states of emergency, put the World Health Organization in charge, national emergencies. Sound familiar? Sound like where we're at right now? Well, this bill came out of Massachusetts. Now, I'm in Ohio right now, heading south, and I haven't seen a sign on the side of the road that says coronavirus since I left Massachusetts. But in Massachusetts, they're everywhere. I just watched people at an Ohio rest stop, young people, old people, using their elbows and their feet to hit the button that opens the door for you. Yeah, come on, Ohio, will you? Seriously? At any rate, the laws that are in place and have been in place for about 11 years, strange number, right? 11 years, allow them to forcibly restrain you, confine you, and vaccinate you. And if you don't comply, it's $1,000 a day fine and up to 30 days in jail per day that you don't comply. So you catching on to what they're pitching right now? You see what they're doing? Now, the stock market's already been all over the place. We know what they're getting ready to do. But they need to make sure that we're all on board, or it won't work. It'll be too messy and they'll have to retry it. But they don't have to retry it because people are voluntarily posting all over social media the COVID-19. 4,000, maybe 5,000 by now. And the woman that I know that works at the hospital said they're now going to just start listing them as probable. So any stats you see for this virus are going to be probable. None of them need to be confirmed cases. So the numbers are going to go through the roof. But on its face, 5,000 people out of 7 to 8 billion worldwide is 0.001 something. It's inconsequential. And that's what people should be focusing on, and they're not. They're focusing on the media hype, and they're playing right into it. They're self-quarantining, they're self-imposing. How about this? A lot of people back in the day when the YouTube was legit, on YouTube you could get information on anything. It wasn't censored like it is. People wanted to get all the awake people together and then stop participating in shopping, driving, getting gas, everything. And just doing that, if everyone did do it, it would cause enough of a rift in the economy that someone would have to notice. Well, what do you think this is doing? Except it's them tricking us into doing it for them. It's going to smoke the economy, and most will never be able to recover from it. Do you see what I'm saying? But remember this. I tried to upload the important portions of the Corbett Report video, but I couldn't. Corbett Report on YouTube. Medical martial law. Watch that video. It's important. It's super important that you understand that the framework for everything right now is in place. The only way they can move forward with it this time is if every one of you watching this doesn't share this video on your YouTube channel, on all platforms. Share this information, share the information from Corbett Report, and share the true stats of this COVID virus. Since December 29th till now, 5,000 people have died, elderly and people with compromised immune systems. That's a great number. Compared to last year, you can still look it up. The CDC might pull it down, but I know a lot of you have looked it up, and as have I. Last year, in that same time frame, more people died, and no one said a word. No one cared. No big deal. Nothing to see here, folks. Do you see what I'm saying? They can continue with this. This can keep going the way they want it to, as long as we keep doing what they're tricking us into doing. Do you see what I'm saying? Or don't. But the ball is in our court. Richie from Boston. I'm out.